I'm Carolyn Young, Chief Executive at Retail NZ. Today, we're diving into the world of high performance culture. We're joined by Emily Harris, the Retail People Partner from LSKD, the Australian sportswear brand that's not just chasing the vibe in their gear, but in how they work together every day. From building a team that thrives on purpose and performance to creating a workplace that people genuinely love being part of. LSKD is doing things differently. So let's jump in and find out what makes their culture tick and what we can all learn. Kia ora and welcome, Emily.
Kia ora, Caroline. Thank you for having me.
Look, it's a pleasure to have you. And these sessions take about 10 minutes. So grab a coffee, everyone, take some time and let's dig into that culture piece. So LSKD talks a little bit about being 1% better every day. How does that translate into your team culture on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, so being 1% better every day is actually our brand's mission, and it's something that's really inclusive for both our team and community. So that can really mean something different to everyone. And we really like to, I guess, see how those little 1%ers add up over time and really create big change. And whether that's in our personal or professional lives, we really support both our team and community, really diving in and embracing that 1% better mission.
And I guess if someone's happier in their home environment, it's easier for them to be successful in their work environment because they're not stressed about what's happening outside of work.
Absolutely. We do a full vision and goals program within our in-house training. So it's a really an opportunity for our team to be able to dive into what they want their life to look like, not just at LSKD, but the bigger picture as well for them as a person.
That's just fantastic. And look, I know that high performance and fun sometimes don't always go hand in hand. So tell us how you managed to strike that balance at LSKD.
Yeah, I think it's because we don't take ourselves too seriously. And, so much has happened even in the short time of the 2 years that I've been at LSKD. When I started, we had 10 stores. We've now got 23. And I think when you move at that pace, it's a breeding ground for some very steep learning curves. And you get to make some mistakes and fail forward. But, along the way, if you're laughing and you're really reflecting and having those moments to grow, I think that's where you are able to have some fun as well.
Amazing. I think it's so important to be able to enjoy what you're doing. So it's great to be able to have a massive steep trajectory of progress and also learn and have fun at the same time. So can you share a moment or a tradition at LSKD that captures the spirit of team culture?
Absolutely. I mean, I think for us at the moment, we're opening new stores every month. And when we open these new stores, it's all hands on deck. And we have one of our six core values at LSKD, which is sweep the sheds. And then in the lead up to opening that store, it's everyone is really involved from the C-suite right to our retail team. And whether it's hanging clothes or taking out the rubbish, it's everyone involved. And then on opening day, it's really just a celebration of the work that's gone in and just welcoming our community into that new space. And I think it's just a really exciting place to be. And our CEO, Jason, always opens the store with a bit of a hype up and a chat, and the team all get together and put their hands in and make a big cheer together before we actually open those doors. And I think for us, it's just a tradition that's really special, and having a moment just to enjoy the journey.
It's amazing. And I guess it's that forming that team culture, right? So in terms of what your physical space, tell us a little bit like what does it look like in your HQ or at team events and how does that play a way in shaping how the team connects and performs?
Yeah, sure. I think at LSKD HQ in Loganholme, no one actually has their own office. It's a full open plan space, which means that we really get to collaborate. And we also have a retail store at the front of our HQ. So our community can come in and shop there and they can actually have a tour around the HQ, whether they want to see, inside the DC where we pick and pack orders for our online customers, or they want to pop into the office and see, our studio where we take our photos. Everything is incredibly transparent. And then upstairs, we're lucky enough to have a gym. So as a team, we
Wow.
train, yeah, at our lunch breaks together, and we have a bit of a sweat and kind of come together and have that moment to break and share our passion for fitness.
Oh, amazing. I couldn't imagine anything better than having a gym on site and being able to do that sort of thing. It'd be my dream. So tell us a little bit about when someone new joins the team, what's something that they'd notice right away about how you work together?
Yeah, and I think this probably comes back to, as part of the people and culture team myself, our whole purpose as a team is to bring to life our values and everyday behaviors. And so I think what you'd notice as a new team member is our six values are not just words on the wall or our t-shirt, it's things that we do every single day. And, sometimes I catch myself in a day saying things multiple times over from our values. And it's really nice to have that shared language and something to always come back to when it comes to making decisions or giving feedback. We all really lean into those values as a guide.
That's so helpful. It doesn't matter if you are a single store owner with two or three staff, or you're a large corporate with, hundreds of stores. Team culture in your environment really makes a difference to how you perform and your business performs. So investing some time and engaging in those spaces, thinking about what your values are and how you talk the talk and walk the walk are some things that you might want to apply in your own retail space. Thank you so much for joining us today, Emily. It's been such a pleasure to speak with you and hear how LSKD is creating a high performance and fun team culture.
Thanks so much, Carolyn. It's been a pleasure.
Excellent. So, look, thanks very much to all of our Retail NZ partners, Westpac, MasterCard, Visa, Z, Meridian, and so many more who you'll all find on our retail.kiwi/partner page. Their support enables us to keep you up to date with everything retail. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to join us. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to Retail Unplugged on your preferred channel so you can keep up to date with all the current industry knowledge. Until next time, ka kite anō. Bye for now.